Good morning. We think we're ready to go? Great. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to AAMA Academy's Open Day. So this month, as you know, we've done every month. And I, myself, Michael Mercedes, introduced myself. You've all seen me before. For those of you that haven't, I'm the principal here at AAMA Academy. And I'll introduce you Zen as well, which will be translating for me this morning.
各位早晨啊，歡迎嚟到我哋 AAMA 嘅直播室，今日嘅開放日。我哋嘅開放日咧係每個月都會有一次舉行㗎啦。而我哋站喺呢度嘅咧就係我哋嘅校長 Michael。有同學已經見過啦，如果未見過嘅話，介紹下我哋嘅 Michael。而我係阿 Sam 啦，亦都喺呢度嘅翻譯，亦都係其中一位嘅導師。希望大家都可以欣賞下我哋今日嘅一個分享。
Great. So this morning I want to talk to you about a course that we've got coming up. We're pretty excited about doing. It is our long hair course. Now, we have this level 3 award in bridal hairstyling. We are going to commence this. It is an 8-day bridal workshop. Over the 8 days, you will learn up to 20 different hairstyles.
我哋嚟緊咧就會講解係一個就係3級嘅一個新娘造型設計嘅一個課程啦。呢個課程咧係一個8日嘅課程，而8日嘅課程裏邊咧係會包含超過20款嘅造型喺個課程裏邊嘅。
So with this 8 days, so suitable for a stylist with 2 years experience, and on the salon floor we have 8 days in total, from 10 till 6 each day. We have a promotional price at the moment for this course. Now, this course will give you a VTCT international qualification.
我哋呢個課程咧係適合已經有2年經驗嘅髮型師或者 barber 啦，佢哋都可以係參加呢一個嘅課程。而我哋呢個課程總共有8日，返學嘅時間就係10至6啦。喺裏邊咧，我哋呢個課程咧，其實有一個叫做早鳥優惠啦，即係日都有一個優惠價，就係而家可以提早參加嘅話咧，我哋就可以用一個6000蚊嘅優惠去參加我哋呢個嘅8日課程。
Right, so with the course cost, there's no extra cost at all involved, except so all the mannequins that you'll use over this program will be supplied by us. And I think that what this course is going to give you, not just bridal hairstyling, but preparation of hair. So if you could imagine when you're creating long hair designs or long hair upstyling, the most important thing is preparing the hair so that it takes you less time to put the hair up. So preparation, you're going to learn a lot of preparation through the course.
我哋呢個課程咧，除咗我哋要俾一個證書嘅一個價錢同埋我哋嘅學習價錢之外咧，我哋其實冇任何嘅額外收費啦。而喺我哋個課程裏邊，20款嘅造型咧，都係會有我哋學院提供嘅工作頭俾大家去做練習同埋造型啦。我哋嘅課程咧，裏邊會同大家分享到啲咩咧？主要就同大家分享就係有關於造型時我哋要做嘅一啲準備工作。點樣可以令到我哋做好一個準備，做我哋嘅造型會容易啲去 upstyling 到我哋個頭需要嘅攣度啊，需要嘅造型裏邊。所以咧，我哋呢個課程裏邊最主要同大家講我哋點樣去做所有嘅 preparation， 即係我哋嘅預備。
Very good. So with the course itself, now today what I'm going to do for you is 2 demonstrations, 2 of the designs that you're going to learn through the course. This long hair styling course not just teaches you obviously activities and techniques to do your clients, like I said to you before about bridal. It teaches you preparation so that you can style your clients' hair with using the different tools that we teach you through this course.
我哋呢個課程裏邊，除咗有我哋新人化妝之外咧，我哋仲會造型啦。就同大家會分享到我哋點樣去利用不同嘅技術去做喺一啲唔同嘅環境啊，一啲晚宴嘅地方裏邊去做啲乜嘢嘅預備準備工作。
Okay, so we over the 8 days, you're going to learn, and I've got here all the materials. So we're going to work with padding, and hair padding and synthetic padding. We're going to show you the right kit for you to use for your long hair in your salon for styling. All the right products. Obviously, as you, you might not be aware, but AAMA Academy is partnered with Davines. So the products that we use, we will show you the right products to use for styling, for preparation as well. All our brushes, our combs, the different types of bobby pins, the colors of bobby pins, all the right tools and equipment you need to be successful in long hair styling.
而喺呢個課程裏面咧，我哋除咗會講解技術之外咧，就係會講解工具使用，唔同嘅造型、唔同嘅場合，我哋點樣去利用唔同嘅工具去迎合我哋做到我哋需要嘅造型啦。咁我哋會講解就係有分別就係纖維同埋頭髮嘅一啲填充啦，咁令到我哋嘅造型更加立體突出啦。點樣使用我哋嘅夾仔？我哋有唔同嘅 bobby pin 啊、Chinese pin 啊、U pin 啊、fine pin 等等嘅嘢啦，橡筋啦，我哋咩場合需要用啲咩唔同嘅工具？我哋會講解用啲乜嘢嘅產品，我哋有增加光澤，我哋有定型，我哋有等等嘅產品去預備我哋造型啦。而我哋仲會講解不同嘅梳啦、尖尾梳等等佢哋嘅使用方法同埋用途嘅。
Okay, so with this first activity here, I've just gone and separated the top and the back. I've gone a diagonal parting into behind the ear, and I've just created 2 ponytails. So we will show you the correct techniques and the correct tools to create your ponytail at the same time.
咁我哋而家咧喺開始之前咧，我哋已經分咗一個分區啦，會由我哋嘅轉角位分一條斜線去到我哋嘅耳背後邊，而紮咗2個馬尾出嚟。咁我哋而家就會講解使用啲乜嘢嘅工具去完成我哋今日嘅造型啦。
So with this first one here, so with my top ponytail first, I'm going to use a crescent shaped padding. So what the padding does is it allows me to smooth this hair over the top of this padding, of this crescent, and allow the shape to be created. Now, we've got all sorts of different types of padding. You know, here we've got a padding with a hole in the middle, which is created for ponytails. I've got a crescent shape. We've got a U-shaped padding. And this here is padding that we've created out of a synthetic fiber. So I can create this shape and manipulate it into any shape that I want. It helps us create a shape and give you long-lasting hold on the design that we decide to create for the client.
咁我哋咧準備就會使用唔同嘅填充啦。咁你哋見到而家手上有2款，一種咧就係已經預備咗，就會好似我哋所講嘅海參形狀啦。而另外一種咧就係呢種頭髮纖維嘅一種填充啦。咁呢個填充咧係可以去練我哋唔同嘅形狀，去令到我哋需要嘅造型更加突出同埋立體。咁2款嘅選擇，一款就係固定，一款咧就係自己去調整形狀。
So what I've done here is that I've gone around, I've curved this crescent shape around the ponytail, okay, so that I've got my shape. And then what I'm going to do is with my hair that I've separated is come in and manipulate a shape around the top of her head, okay? So I've already got this padding here. There's no need for back combing here. So I'm going to basically come over the top and position this shape and create my first shape across the top of the head before I move into my back.
而我哋喺馬尾頭頂馬尾嘅位置咧，我哋使用咗一個海參嘅形狀啦，去包圍咗我哋嘅馬尾位置。咁咧，我哋呢個動作咧唔需要再做 back comb 等等嘅動作，即係一個倒梳嘅動作，因為我哋已經喺裏邊做一個填充嘛。咁所以咧，我哋只要控制好我哋嘅髮流向，同埋我哋點樣去擺我哋嘅形狀。當我哋放好咗呢一個形狀之後咧，我哋可以直接喺上面鋪好一個我哋想要抵達嘅一個位置。
So sometimes, like I said to you before, now we've got a nice close shot of this, haven't we? Yes?
係咪大家應該都清晰睇到？
Right. So here I'm going to smooth out. I'm going to use a gloss, a shine spray. I'm going to spray with the direction of the hair before I come in and comb over the top. Now, the only time with hairspray, I only use hairspray at the end when I've finished manipulating my shape.
咁我哋頭先咧就用咗一個增加光澤嘅一個產品，咁因為我哋梳完之後咧，我哋希望可以減少我哋嘅毛躁啦。而喺hairspray 裏邊咧，我哋一般咧都會喺我哋接近完成作品嘅時候先會使用到我哋嘅 hairspray。咁啊，因為我哋係去到後面咧，需要一啲嘅定型產品去幫我哋控制我哋嘅造型，但我哋會好少使用我哋嘅 hairspray 喺我哋嘅設計途中。咁啊，但係可以使用一啲有光澤嘅產品啦。
So what I've done is here, I've gone in with my large, I'm going to show you what I've got, a large U-pin. Now these aren't used to pin hair in, these are to hold my shape. So while I'm manipulating this shape, I'm going to anchor the hair in. Now when I'm happy with this shape, I'm going to bobby pin in behind. So these are a great anchoring tool.
咁啊，當我哋用完頭先我哋嘅 U 編之後咧，其實 U 編可以除咗俾我哋咁我哋而家咧，除咗用我哋嘅 U 編咧，我哋仲會用到我哋嘅 bobby pin 啦。兩款嘅唔同動作 ，bobby pin 咧主要係作為最後嘅作為一個固定，而前面 U 編嘅使用咧就係攞嚟去固定我哋想要嘅形狀。咁當我哋完成，我哋可以拎翻佢出嚟啦。咁呢個係一個暫時性嘅固定 ，bobby pin 就係一個永久性嘅固定啦。
So I've entered this now, but what I want to do is I'm just going to leave just this one in through the front here so that I can finish off my shape and allow me to control this shape. Then I will bobby pin, I will hairspray and remove my pins.
咁當我哋有我哋嘅需要嘅形狀之後咧，我哋就會利用我哋金色嘅呢個 bobby pin 啦，咁我哋就會固定咗形狀。當我哋需要完成咗我哋嘅形狀之後，我哋先會去開除我哋嘅 U pin。
So I've just sprayed this back bit here. I might just turn her around there. Now what I'm going to do is here is just position this from underneath. And I know that you can see that I'm going to spread this hair around my shape. And sometimes I find that, look, if I have the hair, I said to you before with hairspray, this hair is quite soft. And I'm just going to give it a light coat of hairspray before I finish off and position my next piece of hair into shape.
咁當我哋去調整我哋控制我哋嘅形狀嗰陣時咧，讓嗰頭髮感受到比較柔軟、唔夠定型效果嘅話，我哋可以喺表面去用一個中硬身嘅一個定型噴霧啦，去少少薄面喺表面，令到我哋可以好好控制我哋需要嘅形狀。
Just going to use my U-pin here, just to manipulate my hair into position.
然後我哋會利用我哋嘅 U pin 啦，去控制我哋需要嘅位置，去固定啦。
So you can see what I've done. I've manipulated my hair. I've got separation here where I'm going to use my comb. And just position my pin here. I'm going to just give this just a light coat of spray just over the top again.
然後我哋可以利用一陣薄薄嘅定型噴霧啦，去固定我哋需要嘅形狀方向。
Now with these ends here, I'm just now going to bobby pin. Now with the bobby pin straight into the scalp and across the scalp. I do not open the bobby pin to pin this hair in.
咁當我哋使用呢一個嘅髮夾嗰陣時咧，bobby pin 嘅時候咧，我哋係唔會打開我哋嘅髮夾嘅，因為我哋如果打開咗我哋嘅髮夾去固定我哋位置嗰陣時咧，佢有機會合埋嗰陣時會收縮，令到形狀改變。咁所以我哋會直接將個 bobby pin 直接放喺我哋嘅頭皮位置去作固定嘅形狀。
And I'm just going to wrap the ends around here.
然後我哋會將我哋嘅髮尾咧固定喺我哋後半部嘅位置。
Just manipulate my hair in place.
控制好我哋需要嘅位置啦。
And you can see that with my padding that's here, I'm now going to just spread this hair across, use my U pin again, just to anchor this hair into position.
然後我哋會利用我哋嘅 UP 再去控制好一啲我哋需要嘅位置。咁我哋會搣開我哋上邊嘅頭髮啦，去覆蓋翻喺我哋嘅填充物嘅表面。
So now I've got things in position, so I can work on the rest of my shape and allow that to be there and almost completed. So just a light spray just under here, and use the end of my comb just to polish off the surface.
咁然後我哋而家就會做一個固定嘅一個動作啦，而我哋就會利用我哋嘅尖尾梳同埋我哋嘅中定型嘅一個噴髮膠喺我哋嘅表面梳理。咁你利用我哋尖尾梳嘅尖尾咧，喺表面做一個光澤拋光嘅一個動作。
Okay. So now with this back area here, I want to create another shape through this back. So this shape here is going to come around like so, and I'm going to spread this shape to give me a balanced shape from this front into the back.
而喺後面嘅動作咧，我哋將會去攞我哋嘅馬尾咧，去完成我哋另外一個形狀啦。咁我哋希望咧做到呢個形狀出嚟之後咧，係會呼應翻我哋前邊嘅一個大小位置。
Now you can see my shape. I'm connecting the two so that I move from this back into the top here.
然後大家而家可以見得到咧，我哋點樣將一個頂同底嘅一個中間連接過渡去固定嘅一個形狀。
Now normally with padding, I mean I've gone in with 3 pins. I'm just going to put a 4th one just to make sure it's secure and anchored.
然後我哋咧要用到4個髮夾啦，去固定我哋嘅位置，確保我哋嘅海參填充物咧已經固定好喺我哋嘅頭嘅一個髮轉位置啦。
So with this back here, I've taken a diagonal section and I'm going to bring and just smooth over the top. I'm going to position this hair up here. Now remembering, I've smoothed out this top surface. Then, so what you can see that with the back combing, I can bring this across and manipulate my shape because there's enough back combing in here to give me support. So a bobby pin up the top.
然後我哋將會咧去倒梳我哋頭先一個第二個馬尾啦。而倒梳完之後咧，我哋會喺表面梳翻光滑。之後將我哋嘅頭髮固定喺我哋上邊馬尾嘅一個髮髻位置，而因為我哋做咗倒梳，咁所以佢而家有一個力度可以固定到喺我哋嘅填充物頂部啦。咁我哋會利用翻我哋嘅髮夾去固定。
So a slight bit of back combing here.
我哋需要些少嘅一個倒梳動作啦。
Bring this up to the top again. Bobby pin into the scalp and across the scalp. Remember, never open up the bobby pin to grip my hair.
然後我哋將會利用我哋嘅髮夾固定喺我哋嘅頭皮位置。咁大家記得我哋使用我哋嘅髮夾嗰陣時咧，我哋係唔可以打開我哋嘅髮夾，我哋防止形狀會改變啊。
So I'm going to take another diagonal section here. I'm going to slightly back comb from underneath. You can see that my comb isn't going through the hair. What I'm doing is with this back combing is slightly from underneath to give me a little bit of support. And this is just due to the hair itself being a little bit soft. Smooth over the top.
然後我哋剩餘嘅馬尾咧，我哋會分一個斜線嘅一個分區。然後做一個倒梳嘅一個動作，咁因為我哋想令到呢個柔軟嘅頭髮咧可以有一個力度去支撐啊。咁當我哋倒梳完之後咧，我哋就會將表面梳翻光澤，然後固定喺我哋嘅填充物表面。
And it's always remember, whenever I'm doing something with long hair styling, always play in mind the client's face shape and the profile shape, so that it does give the client balance when they're wearing a long hair design.
咁啊，當我哋去固定定型嘅時候咧，我哋要行後一步睇睇整體嘅形狀啦。我哋要睇佢正面嘅形狀，我哋要睇佢側面嘅形狀，令到佢可以保持喺一個平衡均勻嘅一個立體感上。
So my last piece, there's two more pieces here. So this piece here is going to come across here. This piece here is going to come across this left side. So again, slightly back comb.
然後我哋剩咗嘅馬尾咧，就會分開一半啦。喺剩餘嘅馬尾度咧，我哋將會去分開兩邊嘅位置，一左一右去覆蓋翻喺我哋嘅填充物表面。
So with some shine spray.
我哋會去噴一啲嘅光澤噴霧啦，喺我哋一個嘅位置。
And then manipulate this last piece to cover the last of my padding.
然後控制好我哋嘅髮片，可以好好覆蓋喺我哋嘅填充物表面。我哋要調整一下。
Slight bit of spray from underneath.
然後我哋可以去噴些少嘅定型喺我哋嘅髮片底下。
What it does is, now I could have taken this ponytail and used one section to cover this padding. By me taking separate section, it just gives it more texture. Most of the time we think of long hair design very smooth and very polished. By me taking 4 sections here and a 5th section here, it gives the client more of a textured shape.
咁啊，大家見到呢個形狀咧，雖然你哋見到係一體嘅一個形狀啦，咁但係我哋亦都分咗4個分區嚟去做呢一個動作。其實因為我哋想達至咧更加多嘅一個質感表現啦，咁所以我哋會分開咗5個 section， 4個 section 會 cover 翻喺，即係我哋會覆蓋翻喺我哋嘅填充物表面啦，而另外一邊我哋亦都會去做翻同樣嘅動作去。覆蓋我哋嘅填充物。
So now come in on this side.
咁啊，然後我哋去覆蓋右手邊嘅位置啦。
Bobby pin through here.
然後利用我哋嘅髮夾去固定啦。
Just making sure that I've got nice clean sections and with all the hair that I'm not working with, I try and clip it out of the way so that it doesn't interfere with anything that I'm doing.
確保我哋要有足夠嘅固定能力啦，所以我哋要落翻開邊。
Just for the underneath, just smoothing this nape in.
然後我哋會噴翻些少嘅定型噴霧啦，去控制好我哋底下嘅形狀，保持光澤，同埋我哋髮尾嘅位置保持光澤。
Now that I've finished this back, I've got these ends here.
咁完成咗我哋嘅後半部，然後我哋仲有一啲髮尾係需要調整嘅。
Now with the ends here, I'm just going to create a loop. So this is just giving. Now obviously this shape is a bit more elaborate than, sometimes brides want, but we need to show them and we need to sometimes recommend to them what shapes will look good with their dress, with their jewelry, all these different things that we've got to think about when we are styling long hair.
然後我哋而家呢個形狀咧，就係其實會同客人溝通咗先啦，會同佢哋講有啲嘢更加適合佢哋嘅形狀可以擺喺個頭度，而 唔係一味咧，我哋只係紮一個單包俾我哋嘅新娘啦。咁啊，其實我哋可以有更多嘅形狀選擇。
Alright.
咁啊，我哋頭先喺我哋連接嘅位置咧，將個髮尾捲咗一圈，將佢隱藏咗我哋嘅一啲破綻啦，叫做一啲空隙咯。
So here I'm just going to manipulate to cover my padding.
而家咧，我哋利用我哋 U 編嘅尖尾或者我哋嘅尖尾梳咧，去控制好我哋點樣去好好咁樣覆蓋我哋嘅填充。
Hairspray just in here.
些少嘅定型噴霧啦。
Let's have a look at this front area here.
然後我哋可以去睇一睇我哋前半部嘅一個形狀啦。
And you can see that now that I've manipulated this hair, we're going to gently just take out our ripple pins, our big U pins. I've sprayed it. Give it just another coat.
然後我哋會利用我哋嘅定型噴霧去調整我哋前半部嘅一個形狀。
And the great thing is with things like accessories. Now the thing is that obviously, you know, brides do want, sometimes they want something in their hair obviously to sort of not overpower their dress or their jewelry, but something like this so small that I can come through and position in here just to give this long hair design a nicer shape. Now, I'm just going to position this from underneath here. I'm going to just use a U-pin first, just to anchor it in here. Actually, let's just come in from underneath.
咁啊，我哋喺造型設計嘅時候咧，我哋係可以使用好多嘅飾物啦，去幫我哋提升我哋嘅造型形狀。咁但係有陣時我哋去揀飾物嗰陣時咧，好可能會搶咗我哋整個晚裝嘅一個風格。咁所以其實我哋可以揀一啲細個嘅一啲閃閃亮亮嘅一啲飾物啦，可以放喺我哋嘅頭髮嘅表面。咁啊，去配襯我哋當日嘅晚裝，甚至乎我哋嘅新娘造型嘅一啲配合，咁啊令到整體更加平衡啦。
So I've just gone in and put a bobby pin from underneath so that I can anchor that jewel just in here, just to finish off a few touches throughout.
然後我哋會使用我哋嘅髮夾啊，去固定我哋嘅頭髮飾物。
And I mean, obviously, you know, there are times where I will pin, finish a shape, and then go through and just manipulate if it doesn't look quite right for when I look at the shape from a profile.
當我哋仲有時間可以調整嘅時間咧，我哋就會360度咁樣去觀察我哋整個頭嘅形狀。睇下有邊一度嘅位置係唔正確或者唔平衡嘅話，我哋就可以作出一個調整。
Just come in, make sure that accessory is secure.
咁啊，我哋調整嗰陣時咧，一定要留意就係我哋嘅髮飾形狀有冇一個好好嘅一個固定。
Give it a light spray.
然後我哋會噴一個薄嘅一個定型噴霧。
And always spray with the direction of the hair.
記得我哋去噴我哋嘅定型噴霧嘅時候咧，我哋要跟翻我哋嘅髮向啊， 去噴我哋嘅地去冇作出定嘅固
And you
定。
can see that I'm using my ripple pin rather than the end of my tail comb just to manipulate hair while I'm spraying.
咁大家可以見到咧，我哋會利用咗我哋嘅 U 片咧，去用佢哋嘅尖尾作為調整，而唔係用佢嘅尖尾梳。咁其實都係為咗好好咁樣控制我哋表面嘅形狀。
And this is a medium hold hairspray that I'm using. Obviously, if I feel that humidity is in the air outside, I will go in with something stronger, okay?
咁而家我哋手上用緊嘅係一個中度定型嘅一個定型噴霧啦。而當我哋若果遇上一啲比較潮濕天氣嘅一啲國家或者城市咧，我哋其實可以使用一啲比較強力定型嘅定型噴霧，令佢可以更加持久保持形狀。
Beautiful shape, beautiful balance. And the thing is that it has this technique. We have gone through rolls, loops, and we've gone in with some twists as well. So there are 3 techniques all in one design that you'll go through when you go through this long hair bridal course, including accessories and padding.
咁大家見到一個好靚嘅形狀啦，好平衡、好有美感嘅一個形狀啦。咁我哋頭先使用過一個嘅技術咧，我哋使用到就係扭啦、圈啦，同埋一個捲嘅一個動作，咁用咗3個唔同嘅技術去做我哋呢個造型。而喺我哋設置嘅時候咧，我哋使用咗我哋嘅填充物同埋我哋嘅飾物去完成我哋整體嘅造型。
Hope you're happy with the shape. She's really happy. She's smiling, I think.
希望大家會喜歡我哋今日嘅一個造型啦。
Great. So, one of the designs, okay, out of our long hair, I'm just going to put it to the side for a minute while I bring up our next one.
咁我哋會擺喺側邊先啦，將我哋頭先嘅 model， 我哋需要啲時間去做一個定型。咁我哋喺呢度嘅時間咧，我哋會同大家去分享另外一個造型。
Alright, so for our next shape, so this one here, I've just gone in with a ponytail as well through this underneath, and I've just curled the front, and I've gone with a curvature movement through the front. So it's going to curve across this way. So first things first, we're going to work on our ponytail through the back. Thank you, Zen.
咁我哋咧一早就已經分咗一個同一個分區，而今次咧我哋就做咗個頭頂位置咧，我哋就根據一個 C 形狀嘅一個弧度咧，去分開咗出嚟，去夾咗我哋嘅攣先。呢個形狀有些少嘅唔同啦。
So our first one here, I'm going to break the ponytail up into 3. I've taken up our first section and I've clipped across. These duckbill clips are obviously light enough and won't disturb the hair for me to keep this shape and this strand up there, okay? So these 2 in through here, I'm going to turn her around.
我哋喺底下嘅位置，我哋分開咗佢哋3個嘅髮片，然之後我哋先將底下嘅形狀去造型，上邊嘅咧我哋會利用我哋嘅分區夾去固定咗先。
So I've just gone through my first one. I'll grab some shine. I've slightly back combed underneath. Give it a light spray over the top. Come in and I'm going to roll this to the scalp, over to my left, and bobby pin onto the scalp. Now, sometimes hair can require 2 rather than 1 bobby pin. So here I can feel that I needed 2 here to secure this, okay? And I'm just going to wrap these ends into my roll. And 1 more bobby pin in through here.
咁我哋而家會做到一個就係扭嘅一個技術啦，打圈嘅技術。咁我哋會將 發片倒梳咗先，表面會做一個光澤嘅拋光，然之後扭轉翻我哋嘅髮尾入去我哋嘅馬尾位置。咁我哋會使用咗兩個嘅髮夾去嚟到固定，咁啊有需要嘅話，我哋當時係可以選擇多少少去固定好，令到我哋嘅髮型更加安全啦。咁啊，我哋仲有個髮尾未捲入去，我哋亦都可以利用多一個嘅髮夾去固定翻我哋髮尾嘅形狀。
So again with this one here, slightly back comb, and I'm just using a shine spray. And I've just set this here too, just with some hot rollers before I started. So again, we're going to roll this shape onto the scalp. And I've gone over to the left again, because this is going to be the hair that is going to cover my right side.
然後咧，我哋第二個髮片咧，我哋亦都會做一個倒梳嘅動作，將表面拋光，然後再噴一個光澤噴霧，增加佢嘅形狀立體感。然之後我哋會捲嘅方向亦都係由左至右去捲到我哋嘅馬尾位置固定位置啦。因為我哋所有嘅髮型咧將會由右至左做一個形狀固定啦，咁所以我哋一開始就要設計好我哋想要到達嘅一個方向。咁我哋會利用翻我哋嘅髮夾固定。
And I'm just expanding my rolls, okay?
然後我哋會去擴展我哋嘅髮片形狀啦，我哋將會去覆蓋翻我哋需要嘅大小。
Then my last roll is going to come up to my right slightly. Just give Zen that. Again, just some shine spray.
然後我哋會將剩餘嘅髮片會覆蓋喺我哋嘅頂部，倒梳、拋光，然之後再噴翻我哋嘅光澤噴霧，然之後固定喺我哋需要嘅形狀位置。
Just come in over the top, bobby pin this roll. Make sure that my position, I'm happy with my position. Just going to take some hairspray. Just the underneath here. Going to bring her up. So just want to bring around this roll. Thank you. And remember before we're just anchoring my loops underneath, okay? Just to spread this across here.
咁然後我哋會利用我哋嘅一個定型噴霧去固定形狀啦，咁亦都會去調整我哋需要嘅大細。咁我哋會利用到我哋 U 編去暫時固定我哋需要嘅形狀。
Just wrap the top of these ends around. Grab a bobby pin now.
咁啊，記得我哋固定我哋形狀咧，選擇啱翻我哋嘅需要嘅一個髮夾去固定。
Just a light spray over the top with the end of my comb.
然後喺表面噴一個薄薄嘅一個定型，利用我哋嘅尖尾梳嚟調整我哋表面嘅形狀。
Bring her down again now. All right, so now what I've got to do is this front piece here. I'm going to just take out. Now what I've done is, like I said, I've gone in with curvature movement. So I've gone and created a curve through the front of the face.
然後我哋頭先提過啦，我哋一開始分咗一個 C 形狀弧形嘅一個分區喺我哋頭頂，咁我哋利用咗一個加熱髮捲去做一個形狀固定。
Some shine spray through the front.
然後我哋會噴一啲光澤噴霧喺我哋前半部嘅位置。
I'm going to give it a brush. And you can see that just with the brush alone, I've got the movement that I want to create through the front of my client's face.
咁然後利用我哋嘅刷去疏通我哋嘅頭髮表面啦，咁啊大家可以見到，當我哋刷開嗰陣時咧，已經有我哋想要嘅一個形狀出現啦。
And sometimes with shapes or designs like this, I will use a little bit of back combing. The back combing just gives me a little bit more support because here on the side, I want to create this shape in underneath these rolls. Okay, so I've got this beautiful finger wave or this wave movement pinning into the back of my rolls.
咁啊，當我哋去梳嗰陣時咧，我哋有陣時係可以用到一啲嘅倒梳啦，喺我哋底下嘅位置。咁因為我哋需要做一個向後嘅一個形狀位置啦，咁所以咧，我哋會做少少倒梳，令佢覆蓋嘅表面較多，然之後將佢固定喺我哋髮尾後邊嘅位置。
Just come around and position this here. Let's have a look here.
然後我哋去調整形狀嗰時咧，要睇下多角度嘅形狀係咪我哋需要嘅位置咧。
I've just tucked the end in over the top. And you can see that no matter how much I comb this, my shape, because of my preparation beforehand, is giving me a perfect hold for the front of what I'm looking at.
咁啊，大家見到我哋而家多次去梳理嘅頭髮，佢亦都可以保持到我哋現時嘅形狀啦。咁因為我哋去做一個提前預備嘅時候，我哋已經做咗一個足夠嘅一個固定，咁所以而家我哋反覆去梳都唔會破壞到我哋需要嘅形狀同埋立體感。
Trying to give this a light spray.
然後我哋會噴些少嘅一個定型噴霧，係一個輕嘅定型噴霧。
You know, softness and beauty when we're looking at bridal styling, it needs to be elegant. And I think that's really important. And for us to understand what the client wants in the beginning so that we can give them like a beautiful sort of fairy tale wedding. And hair is very, very important, as we all know.
咁啊，當我哋去做新娘嘅一個頭髮造型嘅時候咧，我哋好多時候都會做一啲多啲嘅柔美感啊，一啲高貴嘅感覺，咁啊令佢多啲嘅一啲質感體現到出嚟。咁當然呢一個係我哋需要喺我哋開始嘅時候就要同我哋嘅客人溝通好啦，我哋想要嘅形狀。
And obviously, and times too, always sort of step back and have a look at your shape to make sure that if someone, we need to sort of stand back sometimes because we look at it so closely for so long. By standing back, I can see my shape, my balance, am I happy, am I not?
咁我哋當我哋造型嘅時候咧，我哋好緊要咧，就係我哋要多角度嘅留意，同埋我哋好多時候要企開一兩步，去睇下我哋整體嘅形狀，究竟係咪平衡啦？係咪我哋滿意嘅一個形狀同埋立體啦？
I'm just manipulating some of the back, just so I get a perfect balance with this shape.
然後我哋要好好控制好我哋後邊嘅形狀係咪我哋想要體現嘅一個形狀啦。
Just using my ribble pin, my U-pin, just to manipulate this hair and just to get the slightest bit of loose strands tucked away.
然後我哋會利用到我哋嘅 U 編啊，即係我哋嘅 U 型髮嘅，去加上我哋嘅定型噴霧，去調整我哋嘅髮絲同形狀。
Thing is, we've got a beautiful, elegant bride here. She's got some softness through the front of her face. She's got her hair up, and obviously the blonde hair makes such a big difference. I think, styling blonde hair is very beautiful. And also too, even if I take gently remove that out of my other shape, even with things like our accessories again, I can come in with an accessory through here.
然後大家而家可以睇到一個形狀啦，前面你哋可以比較睇到一個柔和感嘅出現，同埋
To give the client,
貴感。
yeah, just to give the client sort of something beautiful, whether this matches her necklace, is something that you do through consultation or trial before you look after a client.
然後大家可以睇下，我哋又可以將我哋頭先嘅飾物又可以擺放喺我哋呢個形狀度。咁啊，其實我哋可以俾多啲嘅選擇，同埋一啲嘅形狀俾我哋嘅客人去選擇啦，令到佢可以當晚就最靚、最更加突出嘅一個新聞啦。
So again, another beautiful shape. Hope you're happy. All right, we've got two shapes that we do through our long hair award, a level 3 award bridal workshop. And the thing is that I want you to know that what we look at is all our preparation, our correct tools, the right products to use, everything for long hair style.
咁啊，頭先我哋分享咗兩款嘅造型，咁我哋用咗唔同嘅技術、唔同嘅定型產品、唔同嘅工具去完成我哋今日呢兩款嘅作品啦。咁啊，其實我哋想提到嘅就係我哋嘅課程裏邊，我哋大家點樣可以好適合咁樣用到我哋選擇到我哋適合嘅產品、工具同埋我哋嘅造型形狀。
Great. Well, I hope you enjoyed those two designs. I just want to talk to you about, again, our 8-day bridal long hair styling workshop. 8 days. We've got a special promotion if you register before the end of this week. So normally the cost of price, you're looking at quite a considerable special price for this workshop, and with the opportunity to give you a VTCT qualification as well. So this 8 days will teach you preparation, styling, different designs, different techniques to use on long hair as well.
咁而我哋呢個係3級嘅一個新娘造型設計課程啦。咁啊，我哋會有8日啦，10至6。咁啊，若果喺呢個星期之內報名嘅話，我哋可以利用一個6000蚊嘅優惠價去報我哋呢個課程。咁呢個課程裏邊咧，就係可以提到點樣去使用我哋嘅工具、產品、造型所有嘅技巧配合，達至我哋需要嘅形狀同埋環境造型。
Good. Great. And just also too, just to remind everyone, our men's perming and texture course. And listen, we have a huge promotion and a huge special on this course. Listen, the course itself was $7,500. Now you're looking at $3,800 for this promotional price to book and pay before the end of this week. This one teaches you all types of texturing and creating texture on men's hair. We go through 3 days of total. We need 3 years experience to be able to attend this course. And our dates are up there as well, and on our website and Facebook.
咁啊，再講多少少嘅課程一啲嘅細節啦。咁啊，我哋仲有一個男士嘅電髮課程。咁喺呢個男士嘅電髮課程裏邊係分開3日嘅時間，10至6嘅時間。咁啊，係需要有3年嘅工作經驗嘅一個助理或者髮型師啦，可以去報讀呢個課程。咁而家咧有一個好特別、好大嘅一個優惠俾到大家啦。咁我哋原價7500蚊嘅一個課程咧。而家做緊一個優惠係3800蚊就可以報讀我哋一個3年嘅課程。咁啊，另外公仔頭會另計。
This course here, it gives you, we go through 9 different perming and texture techniques. And the thing is that what this does is it gives a barber and a stylist an incredible skill set, if they don't already know how to do it, to create something different for your client. When a client comes in and wants a particular shape or a haircut, a man, and you find that you can't create it, this course teaches you to create the shape that they would like to have by adding some texture. And perming doesn't necessarily mean really curly hair. It's about creating movement and shape in the design.
咁我哋嘅課程裏邊咧，我哋將會同大家分享到9款唔同嘅造型啦，俾到大家睇到唔同嘅造型、唔同嘅質感。同嘅一個質感造型嘅一個形狀嘅一個分享啦，咁啊同大家分享就係唔同嘅使用工具、唔同嘅捲髮， 咁變頭髮其實唔一定講要變到好攣先叫做變髮。咁有陣時我哋其實可能係要為達至我哋需要嘅形狀、我哋嘅方向啦、我哋等等需要嘅嘢，而去為我哋嘅客人去做我哋嘅地方服務啦。咁我哋適合啲乜嘢咧？就係、可能已經係做緊客人，但係當要去幫客人去做一啲形象質感改變嗰陣時咧，可能未係咁順手。咁呢一個課程喺裏邊就可以學到我哋點樣去對應我哋嘅客
Great.
人。
We have our shaving workshop coming up soon as well, which is the end of April. This will teach you obviously how, for our barbers and our stylists, to learn how to face shave, the correct procedures and the correct techniques. An incredible course, 3 days, and it takes a barber that doesn't know how to do this particular service, it takes them to another unique level.
咁嚟緊講解嘅咧就係一個男士嘅一個形象管理同埋一個剃鬚嘅一個服務課程啦。咁呢個課程裏邊咧係分開3日時間，亦都係10至6。咁係希望可以有一啲嘅爸爸或者助理都要係有2年經驗嘅人咧，都可以報讀到呢一個嘅課程。咁呢一個就係同大家會分享翻一啲男士管理剃鬚啊。一啲面部嘅形狀啦，等等嘅一個過程都可以通過呢一個男士管理服務課程裏邊可以得到嘅。
Great. And our foundation cutting and colouring course. This is we've had an incredible response to this particular course. However, our next session does start the 12th of April. So we've still got a few days left, and we've still got a few spots left. I think only 4 more spots left for this course. The course itself runs for 12 weeks. We teach juniors or even senior stylists to colour, to cut, why we colour hair on a particular haircut. We talk about face shape, we go through consultation. Incredible course for junior stylists on the floor that don't necessarily have any training in the salon. This is a perfect opportunity to take you to that next step in your hairdressing career.
然後嘅咧就係我哋嘅女士基礎展現課程，係啦。咁呢個課程裏邊咧，我哋係適合一啲有1年經驗嘅助理啦，或者髮型師，或者啲高級髮型師，或者初升嘅髮型師都可以去參加呢一個嘅展現課程。咁呢個課程裏邊咧，總共會有12日，分開咗4個環節去做啦，亦都係10至6嘅時間。咁喺呢個環節裏邊咧，就係會同大家分享到唔同嘅技術啦。點解要剪？點解要染？點解染會令到佢哋要染埋呢個頭髮？點解要剪埋我哋呢個造型？咁點樣同我哋嘅客戶去溝通啦？點樣去提供一個適合佢哋嘅一個髮型形象俾佢哋啦？都可以喺我哋呢一個女士嘅展現課程裏邊可以分享到俾大家嘅。
Right. And obviously, just before we finish off, obviously our RPL, I've spoken to you about our RPL before. What this does is allows hairdressers and barbers in our industry in Hong Kong that have been working for 4 years plus that have no formal qualification. RPL gives you the opportunity to be recognised for what you do every day. It gives you an international qualification, so you can travel the world with this qualification. But for those of you that have worked for so long and no qualification, this is what RPL can do for you. And all we need to do is just have a chat first, and then I can discuss with you the procedure so that you can move forward.
然後咧，我哋提到嘅就係叫我哋嘅 RPL 啦，即係亦都係我哋嘅過往資歷認可。咁呢個過往資歷認可咧，係適合俾一啲已經有4年嘅工作經驗，而冇一啲嘅國際認可證書去證明嘅一個職業資格啦。咁又或者有一啲好多已經做咗好多年嘅人，亦都可能冇一啲嘅專業資格認證。咁呢一個 RPL 嘅一個課程咧，其實係可以適合大家去報啦。咁因為裏邊咧係可以同大家同 Michael 去做一個面試溝通，咁將大家做過嘅一啲經驗曾經得到嘅一啲獎項工作經驗、個人簡歷等等集合埋一齊，然後去評定你而家原來已經係去到一個3級甚至乎更高嘅一個職業資格嘅認可。咁呢個可以體驗翻原來我哋身處喺一個乜嘢嘅職業資格等級之上嘅。
Right.
咁同 當然係俾一個國際認可證書大家，咁可以去到世界各地都可以拿住呢張證書去做你哋嘅一個職業工作啦。
Good. So before we finish off, any questions?
咁喺我哋完結之前咧，想問下有冇一啲嘅問題想問我哋嘅線上觀眾
Okay, there is one question. So with our long hair course, yes, you end up working with mannequins over the whole 8 days, but the very last day you work on live people. So you can bring your models in, it's free of charge. So with all of the designs that we work over the 8 days, the very last day you work on a real live model. So your friends, your family with long hair, they are more than welcome to come in on the last day for your assessment.
咁頭先有個學員問咗一條問題啦，呢條問題就係問我哋係咪成個課程裏邊都會利用到我哋嘅公仔頭去完成？咁喺我哋嘅學習途中，冇錯係用到公仔頭，但係當我哋去到最後嗰陣時，會有一個嘅評估嘅一個考試啦。咁喺嗰陣時咧，我哋就會要大家去帶一位真人 model 翻嚟去做呢個造型。咁我哋會通過呢一個流程咧，就會體驗翻同學學過啲咩去體驗翻出嚟，然之後我哋將呢啲所謂作品集合埋，我哋就會遞交到英國，然之後先可以獲取到我哋嘅合格證書。
Great. And also to remind you that in 2 weeks, on Tuesday night at 7:30, we have our barbering seminar. So this seminar is about our qualification of barbering that we have here, our level 3 and our NVQ. So 7:30, we've made it late enough so that you can finish work and come to our academy. And that is in 2 weeks. So everything that we've spoken about today or any questions, you've got our Facebook, our Instagram with all our courses that we've got coming up. But obviously our email now, you can inquire online as well, any questions or any booking. So that is it from me, Zen. I'll let you finish off.
咁嚟緊咧，我哋將會有一個嘅男士剪頭課程嘅一個課程介紹啦。咁我哋嘅時間亦都會係喺晚上7點半舉行，將會係喺2個星期後嘅日子裏邊去舉行。咁詳情大家要留意一下我哋公司嘅網頁同埋 Facebook 去了解更多嘅詳情時間啦。咁若果大家今日有啲咩問題，關於報讀課程或者有更多嘅嘢想諮詢嘅話，歡迎都可以去我哋嘅郵件去發問同埋去 book 我哋嘅一啲嘅課程啦。咁希望大家今日可以得到一啲分享知識，咁多謝大家。
Great. Thank you for everyone this morning. Thanks for your time. I will see you next month. Again, we will have some more demos next month and hope you have a great couple of days, great weekend, and remember to contact us for any questions on any of the courses. So thanks, Sam.
好多謝大家今日嘅時間，去抽到嘅時間嚟去睇我哋嘅分享啦，希望大家可以得到更多嘅知識翻到你哋發落去使用。另外，大家若果對我哋嘅課程係有興趣，想通過親身嚟體驗嘅話咧，歡迎去我哋嘅郵址或者我哋嘅 Facebook 或者我哋嘅 IG 去了解更多。咁好多謝大家今日時間，多謝 Michael， 多謝自己。
Great, thank you. Done?